Hey guys, Gravender here. What's going on? So, a little bit of a different video today. It is Thanksgiving. If you haven't heard it throughout the other two videos that I've done today, happy Thanksgiving to you. So, I didn't really do one of these videos last year. I'm going to try and do one probably from here on out on Thanksgiving. Just to kind of let you guys know what I'm really thankful for, and it also lets you guys know a little bit more about me as well. This is kind of getting to know me personally a little bit more than I probably put on or let on in some of my other videos. But you know, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys are thankful for this year. You don't technically have to celebrate Thanksgiving to be able to be thankful for stuff, but it's always kind of good to kind of sit down and just kind of reminisce on what you are actually thankful for. I've been a single dad for 3 years. I've got Atticus, Julian, and Oliver. I've got 3 kids. Atticus and Julian was through my first marriage. We got divorced. I got with someone else after that. Had Oliver, and we are currently separated as well. We've been separated not too long after Oliver was born. But 3 years I've been doing this alone. I've been single the whole time. I haven't had any help. Been able to get through this other than what I can get from my mom. But normally I try to keep the kids as much as I possibly can. I've had the kids a pretty decent amount this week. Atticus and Julian were here on Friday of last week. Had them until Monday, and as soon as I dropped them off, I picked Oliver up on Monday. It's currently Thursday, so Oliver's been here since Monday. I picked Atticus and Julian back up yesterday. So definitely over the holidays, I get to spend a lot more time with them. More so Atticus and Julian because they're in school right now. So Atticus and Julian are both in school 5 days a week. So there's limited time with them. So the holidays are a lot more special because I get to spend more time with them when they're out of school. Oliver, basically, just whenever he wants to come over, he comes over. We really don't have a set schedule. So I'm really kind of thankful for the fact that even though me and their moms didn't exactly get along well enough to be able to stay in a relationship together, we still work well enough together that I can actually spend time with them, and it's not a fight and an argument like you see with so many other parents that are separated. So that's definitely something I'm very, very thankful for, is the fact that I actually get to spend time with my kids. Another thing that I'm very thankful for is this. A lot of you probably know, if you've been around for a long time watching the channel. I know I've only been doing this for a little over a year now, but when I first started out, I had a good job. I was working good. I had a good job. I could do just about anything I wanted to. Even though I was making minimum wage, I was working tons of hours because I was running a local convenience store or a gas station, whatever you want to call it. There was only 2 of us working it. So it was just me and my cousin, and we had, split the time between the 2 of us, and we made tons of money doing it. It was only 15 minutes from the house. It was easy. I've had really, really good jobs in the past working in the coal mines, but the coal mines have shut down, and unfortunately, due to the coal mines shutting down, the little gas station that I worked at went out of business as well. So that kind of stunk, and I have been out of a job for quite some time now. So that really stinks, but it's affected more than just me. It's affected the community. It's affected the state. The state's been hit really hard where we live, mostly because of the coal mines, and that's the biggest thing that a lot of people have. In my general area, there just aren't any jobs. So I am very, very thankful for this. This doesn't exactly pay all of my bills, but it pays a good majority of them now. I'm very thankful for that. We keep getting a little bit bigger. The community grows more and more every single day. It grows more and more every single month. And that's more revenue and more income in for me. I know a lot of people don't look at this kind of thing as a business venture, but it really is a business venture. And it's hard starting out. I didn't start making enough money to be able to pay any kind of bills that I had up until just like a month or 2 ago. So I really have to be thankful for you guys. I know there's not a lot of people that come back every single day and watch my videos, but the 200 to 400 people that actually do come to watch my videos every single day, it helps out a tremendous amount. I try the best I can. I try the best I can. I do the best I can. And you know, if there was more options to be able to do stuff, I honestly would. And it's like I get asked all the time on here, like, when are you going to start another job? When are you going to start working? Well, this is the only job that I currently have. I put in applications every single week for new jobs to try and find stuff, and most of the time those jobs are usually an hour and a half to 2.5 hours away from where I live. That's just where the jobs are. The little community that I live in is just so stricken by this drought in where the big money comes from, which is the coal mines, that it's absolutely awful for a lot of people. And really, I'm thankful for the little bit of money that I'm actually able to make from doing this to be able to pay some of the bills that I have. It's been getting better, like I've said, every single month things are getting better. But my channel really relies on some of those special videos that I do where it's like breaking news about, like 2-star Dr. Voodoo, or the 3-star Dr. Voodoo, the 2-star Dr. Strange video. That brings in a lot more revenue. I mean, if I could potentially, you know, get more views every single day, it would be absolutely awesome. Because there's just not anything else I can do. It's not as easy as it sounds. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of areas in the world, or a lot of areas in the United States, where there are more jobs, it's more abundant to be able to find a job. Here, it's just not like that, though. It's very, very hard to find a job. So, being able to make enough money to be able to pay like 2 of my bills, that's all I really have. I mean, I'm thankful for the fact that while I was working, I was able to pay off the house, the car's paid off, and all I have really now are utilities. So all I have to do is pay to have the cable kept on, pay to keep the water going, keep the electric going, and keep, you know, the phone and the internet up. And, you know, I know some of those are luxury things, but really, the internet's definitely something I have to have, or else I wouldn't be able to do this. So, I mean, I'm really thankful for the amount of views that I do get from you guys, because without that, I wouldn't be able to pay that bill. I mean, right now, I'm currently to the point where I can pay the electric, or not the electric. Sometimes it just varies, but I'm to the point right now where I can pay at least the bundle package for the television, the telephone, and the internet, and the water bill. Sometimes the electric bill is a little bit harder to come by. Usually it's just going out and finding odd jobs that I can do for people that actually do have pretty decent jobs and are looking for people to do work for them. So that's usually what my month is comprised of. I would absolutely love to be able to get to the point where I make enough money from the channel to be able to just not have to worry about that and pay all my bills from doing this. And honestly, we've been getting closer and closer to that point. I see so many people that do YouTube that say that to make a comfortable living for themselves, they need to make thousands and thousands of dollars a month. If I could get to the point where I make enough views off of my videos to where I could just pay my bills, that's comfortable living to me. That would be absolutely amazing. And that's not even asking for a lot. I mean, that's like $350, $400 a month. If I could get to the point where I get enough views that potentially that I could do that, it would make things so much less stressful and easy for me. And I appreciate you guys helping me get to that point. I know I don't do a lot of advertising for myself, so a lot of my advertising comes from you guys going around spreading the word about the videos, spreading the word about the channel, and getting new people to come over and watch. It's just the retention rate sometimes is not the best in the world. So I know I'm not considered to be one of the most entertaining YouTubers that do Marvel Contest of Champions, or any of the other videos that I do, like Animation Throwdown or DC Legends. Not considered to be the most entertaining person that does those, but I always try to bring in some kind of knowledge with the videos that I do. It's not like I just do crap videos, I feel like sometimes, and I think that's a lot of what a lot of people try to put off whenever they do comment on my videos. A lot of times I delete a lot of stuff that gets said in the comment sections because it's just complete and utter trash whenever people try to treat you like that. I mean, I've always tried to treat everyone that I've worked with well, and sometimes relationships just don't work out. So, I mean, that's the way it works in real life. That's the way it works with business. That's the way it works with YouTube. Sometimes you just don't get along with everyone. Like I've said, I've tried to get along with everyone that I possibly can, that I've worked with. Try to get along with the fans as much as I possibly can, because without you guys I wouldn't have this. But ultimately, the 200 to 400 people that actually do come back every single day to watch videos and to spread the word about the channel, I definitely appreciate you guys. So I'm very, very thankful for that. Here recently, over the past maybe 3 months, I'd say, I've had some medical issues where I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. I had initially just gone into the doctor to get heartburn medicine, because heartburn medicine cost a ton of money. And with my insurance, I could get heartburn medicine for $2 a month as opposed to paying $14 a month for the over-the-counter medication. So I went in, and they ended up talking me into doing blood work, which ended up being a little bit more than I had expected with that. So they did the blood work, and turns out there was a little bit more wrong with me than just the heartburn. And I haven't really discussed this on the channel very much. I think I've only discussed it once during a live stream. But I've had some issues with my health, and I've never had issues with my health before, mostly because I just don't go to the doctor to get checked. But I let them talk me into doing the blood work that one day, and it came back that my thyroids are all messed up. My thyroids are very underproductive, so I had to be put on thyroid medicine to try and correct that, which, I mean, explained a lot of things. There are some days that I just don't feel like getting up and doing anything, and it's just an underproductive thyroid really does cause some really bad issues with you. Mostly in that aspect that you're really lethargic, you don't have a lot of energy. And some days I just don't have the energy to do stuff, but I still press through to try and make videos for you guys every single day. There were 2 abnormalities that were found on my liver enzyme tests, which really scared me for quite some time. That was very scary, especially because the doctor didn't tell me anything about it. I got the call later on after going to the doctor initially that there were 2 abnormalities on my liver enzyme test, and being the type of person that I am, I looked that up online, and from what I had read, that could have meant that I had cancer. It could have meant that my liver was failing. It could have meant a number of things that could have potentially been very, very, very bad for me, and that really stunk, having that way over top of my head for the month that I had to wait before I went back into the doctor to run more tests and see what was going on. So I was in a really, really bad place for about a month, but I still just kept on pushing through and trying not to burden you guys with that kind of stuff. But thankfully, it turned out that the only reason I had the abnormalities on my liver enzyme test was from the thyroids and from the fact that I have a little bit of I'm borderline high cholesterol. It's not to the point where it's really bad yet, but borderline, it's getting there. So they went ahead and put me on cholesterol medicine, and now I feel, some days I still feel like crud. I'm not gonna lie, some days I still feel awful, but I still get up and I push through and try to make video content for you guys, and that's all I can really do. I mean, until I can find some kind of good paying job that's worth the drive, an hour and a half to 2 hours away, then this is what I have, and I'm very thankful for the people that do watch the channel. So don't ever think that I underestimate you guys or that I underappreciate you guys. I absolutely love you guys to death. The fact that anyone sits and watches my videos is absolutely amazing to me. So I definitely appreciate and love you guys, and I'm very, 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 very thankful for you guys as well. I'm very thankful for the relationships that I've been able to make through YouTube, the friendships that I've been able to make, not just with other YouTubers as well. There are a few fans who, without their help, we wouldn't be able to do some of the things we do on the channel. I know I don't like to actively ask for assistance or ask for donations, but there are a few people that do donate to the channel, whether I tell them to or not. They just want to donate to the channel, and I try to keep that to a minimum. There's probably about 4 or 5 people that do actively donate to the channel, and I'm very, very thankful for you guys. If you're watching the video, you know exactly who you are, and from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate everything that you give to the channel. we're not a huge channel, so it's not like I can go out and spend the money that I make off of the channel on things that would be really awesome to do on the channel, like crystal openings or buying the offers. So any little help that you guys have given me has really helped out tremendously and be able to keep certain content going on the channel. So definitely thank you guys. Very, very thankful for you. But alright guys, so I think I've rambled enough. Hopefully you guys have learned a little bit more about me as a person from this, and hopefully you've learned a little bit more about yourself in the community, but just by sitting and thinking about what you're thankful for. Like I said, let me know down in the comments section below what you're thankful for on this day. And that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on it. If you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a sub on it. And as always, guys, I will catch you in the next episode. Later.